Decade-old Bitcoin has started to move from specific addresses. Should we actually be concerned? Or is this just a giant nothing burger? Welcome back, everyone. It is nice to be back and diving into some BS FUD that we are just going to have fun with. So let's go. We've got this article out of Crypto Potato. Bitcoin whale moves 11 million in BTC after 12 years of inactivity. Definitely going to scare some people, right? Ooh. Anyways. A dormant BTC whale transferred 11 million worth of the primary cryptocurrency after 12 years of inactivity. Okay, just before I dive into this article, all I got to say is that specific language is meant to make you think that all those other shitcoins are part of the same ecosystem. There's Bitcoin, and then there's a whole bunch of corporate issued tokens, which are complete and utter trash. They are affinity scams. But of course, right, when you write for a crypto publication, you can't say that they're all shitcoins. So Bitcoin is the primary cryptocurrency. No, it's the only one. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. That's all there is. Anyways, all right, sorry, I had to do that. Okay, so here we go. This is yet another long-term hodler who wakes up after nearly a decade of inactivity. A dormant BTC whale transferred over 2,000 BTC last week for the first time in 9 years. A Satoshi-era BTC whale sent 360 BTC worth around 9.8 million to one address and transferred the remaining 40 BTC to various others. It's worth noting that the hodler has not moved the stash since 2011. Or 2 years after Satoshi Nakamoto mined the first block of the primary cryptocurrency. What is that language? I'm sorry, that's just terrible. Anyways, a historical event known as Genesis Day. Another BTC wallet that stayed dormant for over 9 years recently sent out 2,071.5 BTC, worth more than 60 million at one time, to an address starting with BC1Q. That's it. There it is. There's the smoking gun. He sent it to a BC address. We don't know what's going to happen now. Bitcoin just died. He sent it to the wrong type of address. Anyways, I'm kidding. It's just such an... I'm sorry, but I just find this... As I read this, I know I'm supposed to be trying to make you guys think that this is like a huge, big problem, but as I'm reading this, it just seems like a giant nothing burger. But anyways, a wallet that participated in Ethereum's initial coin offering 2016 also woke up this week. As Crypto Potato reported, it transferred 1 ETH to a new address. They received 2,365 ETH 7 years ago, valued at a mere $733 at the time. The assets are now worth more than 4.3 million. The reasons behind the recent awakenings remain unknown. Some speculate that crypto investors with substantial holdings have started transferring old funds to new addresses as a protection measure. Now, that is possible, okay? That is indeed a possibility. I think that's probably more plausible than what some really big, terrible influencers are telling people. Anyways, let's wrap it up and dive into some of those comments. Twitter users have joked that those whales may have finally located their private keys, which is why they were able to conduct such transactions. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, I'll bite. I don't really think that any of them... I don't think that it has anything to do with that, right? It's not a bunch of people that lost keys and then just found them again. I don't think it's that at all. I'd be much more... I think it's much more reasonable or plausible to believe that they are moving them out of these really old addresses to fresh addresses simply as, you know, like a protection measure, a security measure. That might be it. But anyways, again, we don't know yet, right? We don't know yet. But there's always big accounts, right, that have over, I don't know, 400,000 followers. And they don't have a problem. They don't have a problem just dumping a bunch of stupid FUD into the market. And let's be honest, these accounts are usually followed by people who are noobs, right? Because if they weren't noobs, they would know that they're following a scammer. And that scammer is Crypto Man Ran. That's right. CNBC crypto trader, founder of Crypto Banter. This is how you know he knows what he's doing. He invests in protocols that will change the world. Give them enough time to do their thing. And of course, the tweets are not financial advice, because if you're sitting there telling people to buy shitcoins and they're all getting freaking wrecked, right? Like, that's not good for you. So he's just got to make sure to make this clear. Like, it's not financial advice, but I'm going to spread FUD and scare you anyways. So here we go. Let's take a look at this absolutely ridiculous tweet that he put out on the 24th. These old BTC addresses becoming active could be really scary. I hope it's not a wallet generator that's been cracked. The fuck? Like, who even cares? Like, what does that make a difference? If something that generates wallet addresses, like who cares if a wallet generator that's been cracked? What? Anyways, that could be catastrophic. So Crypto Man Ran thinks this might be catastrophic. So look, he didn't even think that maybe there's just more and more Bitcoin hodlers and some of these old hodlers are simply just moving funds. He immediately went for Bitcoin's broken, right? Bitcoin's broken. Somebody has hacked the wallet generating algorithm. You know, it's like, come on, man. This is such nonsense. I really do appreciate the response from TXMC Trades, who we are going to get to come on Pleb Underground. I know that Walton is working on that, and beautiful response right here. TXMC responds back and says, you're literally just making up a FUD story. 10-year-old UTXOs being spent is not that rare, and the group is growing every day. I mean, as you can tell, I'm just not a fan of Crypto Man Ran. I just think that he is absolutely terrible in almost every single instance with these types of situations. He always spreads absolute garbage FUD, okay? Now, let's suppose, right? Let's suppose that his mysterious wallet generator has been cracked, okay? Let's just suppose that. Do you not think that there's going to be Bitcoin coders that are going to sit down and figure out how to patch that, how to fix that? I'm pretty sure they will. See, this is the thing about the Bitcoin network, right? I think what people don't realize is this. As Bitcoin network continues to accrue value, everybody is incentivized not to break that network. I mean, don't get me wrong. There will be attackers, right? So you're going to have both sides of the story. You are going to have people that are absolutely incentivized because they see it as such a big score. But then there are so many people, or I should say there are more and more people choosing to store their value in Bitcoin. And as a result, it makes it even more lucrative to protect and keep this network going. So anyways, guys, I'm really happy to be back. It was one hell of a weekend. And yeah, I saw this over the weekend and I'm like, you're such a jerk. You know, like immediately somebody starts to move some coin and the first thing he does is pretend like Bitcoin's been hacked. It's broken. That's it. It's all falling apart. Like this could be catastrophic. Accounts like Crypto Man Ran's, they live on creating this type of narrative, and they live on pushing this type of narrative because it's noisy and it draws attention to be perfectly honest, they're extremely low signal, crappy accounts. I mean, there's no other way to say it, right? Like that account, I would never suggest to a noob to follow this person. I would never suggest to a noob to follow this person because this person is not signal. This person is paid. They are a corporate paid shill, okay, that specifically explains in their bio that they're a shitcoin supporter and that it's not financial advice. Oh, and by the way, Bitcoin might be broken and it may be catastrophic. Guys, stay away from accounts like this. They're not helping you. They're not helping me. They're not helping the noobs. They're only helping themselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will catch you all tomorrow.